Jeffrey Epstein brought underage girls here to his sprawling Caribbean estate using private planes, helicopters, and boats, some as recently as 2018, according to the Attorney General in the Virgin Islands, who describes the financier's island as the perfect hideaway and haven for trafficking young women and underage girls.
Jeffrey Epstein carried out an expansive scheme of human trafficking.
The new lawsuit is seeking the forfeiture of both of Epstein's private islands, which I visited in July.
I'm in a narrow canal between Little St. James Island and Great St. James Island. Jeffrey Epstein owns both of them. The only way to get out here is by boat, unless, like Epstein, you have your own private helicopter.
Wednesday's court filing alleging Epstein kept a computerized list of underage girls who were in or proximate to the Virgin Islands, adding that he lured and recruited them with the pretext of providing modeling opportunities. While at the compound, they were subjected to sexual servitude and forced to engage in sexual acts, according to the complaint. The suit details one incident where a 15-year-old girl attempted to escape by swimming away. She was found and held captive, with her passport confiscated. The allegations echoing the stories of some victims, including Shantae Davies, who says she was raped in 2002 on the island when she was 22 years old.
I pulled my shorts up and I ran as fast as I could back to my own villa, my feet bloody from the rocks. I cried myself to sleep that night.
These latest allegations accuse Epstein for the first time of continuing to abuse girls long after he struck what many considered a sweetheart plea deal with federal prosecutors in Florida. In 2008, he served 13 months in jail after pleading guilty to soliciting prostitution. Following his release, Epstein was free to travel where he pleased, including his homes in New York, Paris, and his Virgin Island compound. Last July, federal prosecutors in New York charged Epstein with sex trafficking. He pleaded not guilty, but a month later, according to federal authorities, he hanged himself in a federal jail.